You click on this video because you're tired of complex funnel that is pitch and flop. Most funnel don't fail because of bad ad or low budget. Most business owners think that they need a sales page and an ad, while some marketers think that more steps, more pages, and bigger launch equal more sale. But skip the real work. Funnels aren't just about sales, they're about the journey. They are about the journey a customer takes. And so every extra step is a chance to lose a customer. The simpler the best. It often convert best when trust comes first. Therefore, make it too complex or too much simpler. Destroys your reach. In this video, I'll walk you through the 4 steps that build trust, get the sale, and keep the buyers coming back. Before we dive in, let's look at what most businesses does wrong. These aren't the minor hiccups, they are the campaign killers. Skipping audience research. Assuming you know your audience without data, which you end up targeting the wrong pain point or the wrong demographic. Another one is ignoring awareness stage. Jumping straight to sales pitch without building trust. Strangers won't buy from someone that they don't know. Another one is weak or irrelevant lead magnets. Offering generic content, these attract freeloaders and not qualified leads. Another one is overcomplicating the funnel. Adding too much steps, pages, or choices confuses the prospect, which lead to drop-offs. Another mistake is no clear call to action. Using vague CTAs like click here or learn more, prospects don't know what to do next. Another mistake is poor following up on leads. Letting leads go cold after they enter the funnel. Put this on your mind, only 2% of sales happen on the first contact. And lastly, no post-purchase engagement. You are treating the sale as the end point, so you misses upsell, repeat buyers, and referrals. And if you are nodding your head along and recognizing some of this in your own business, don't worry. This isn't about shaming, it is about identifying where the leaks are so that we can plug them. Each of these mistakes is a missed opportunity for conversion and growth. Now that we have explored the problems, let's dive into solution. A structured strategic approach to building truly irresistible campaigns, starting with understanding the very foundation of any successful marketing effort, the funnel stages. So step number 1 is understanding your marketing funnel stages. So what are these stages that I'm talking about? It's simply the journey that your customer takes from knowing nothing about you to become your loyal advocate. I am talking awareness, interest, consideration, decision, and loyalty. Awareness. These are the people unaware of the solution of their problems exist, or sometimes they're unaware that they have the problems. This is where they first learn or discover about your business or brand. The goal on this stage is to attract potential customers, generate visibility and interest, for example, posting an ad, a Google search SEO, blogs, viral content, or partnerships. Second stage is interest. You build trust and connection. Now they are aware of you, they engage with your content. The goal is to educate them and engage leads. For example, they download your free guides, they subscribe to your newsletter, they follow you, they try your free trials or cheat sheets. Stage number 3 is consideration. They are aware of their problems and they look for solution. They evaluate your offer and become active buyer. They compare your product with the alternatives. The goal on this stage is to present an irresistible offer to motivate leads to choose your solution. For example, reading case studies or reviews, comparing price or guide, they attend on your webinar or presentation. The first stage is decision. They are aware of their problems and aware of your solution that can solve their problems. You need to guide lead to make a purchase. The main goal here is to close the sale. For example, buying your product, book a service, and testimonials. And the fifth stage is the loyalty stage. They become repeated buyers or advocates. The goal is for them to stay and bring their friends. For example, post-purchase upsells, referral program, renewal subscriptions, or VIP communities. Think about it like a dating. Awareness is flirting, a quick glance on social media. Interest is getting their number. They engage with your content. Consideration is few dates. They compare you with others. Decision is commitment. They buy. And loyalty, that is a long-term relationship leading to referrals and repeating business. The key is mapping emotion and pain point at each stage, from frustration in awareness to excitement at loyalty. You also need to identify where prospects drop off. For example, if 70% abandon at payment, Maybe add an installment option. The biggest mistake here is assuming your audience is ready to marry you on the first date. If you are trying to sell a high ticket offer to someone who just discovered you are skipping crucial steps and losing potential clients at the very beginning. Now that we have set the stages, let's talk about how to actively fix those leaks with tailored strategies for each stage. So step number 2 is create strategy for each stage of the funnel. Once you understand the journey, you need specific strategies for each step. For awareness, it's about attracting strangers with engaging non-sales content. Think of viral TikToks, valuable blogs, SEOs, not direct pitches. For example, you can share a free guide, top 5 foods that will help you to lose weight fast on your page. Or a bakery partners with a local coffee shop to promote free coffee with first order. On Instagram, you need to create relatable memes or trending TikTok challenges. And the awareness level on this stage is that they are unaware of their problems or your solution. And their common beliefs are all solutions are scams or they don't have time to fix their problems. Their main objection, trust your brand, or this doesn't apply to me. And their key trait is skeptical or distracted. For interest, you build trust by establishing expertise instead of 10 tips for success. You need to offer a 5-email sales sequence template if you're a copywriter, something that's super specific and valuable that get them hooked. You need to avoid generic offering. Instead, you need to use niche specific incentives. And the awareness level is they know their problems, but not your solution. And their common beliefs are free stuffs are low quality, and I'll get scammed if I give them my email or my details. And their main objection here is, what the catch? I don't want more spams email. And their key trait is they are curious but guarded. In consideration, prove your value with case studies or webinars that shows your solution works. For example, a SaaS tool demonstrating how it saves 100 hours for the marketing team. You need to motivate your lead to take next step with low risk offer. And their awareness level is they know solution exists but evaluating options. And their common beliefs is this won't work for someone like me, or it's too expensive for the results. And their main objection here is how this is better than your competitors, or what if you don't deliver what you promise. And their key trait here is they are researchers and comparison shoppers. For the decision, you need to create ethical agents, for example, enrollment in 48 hours, plus bonus of one-on-one coaching included. You need to lead your prospect to purchase your main offer. In their awareness level, they know your solution, but they need a push. Their common belief is, I will wait for a better deal, or I am not ready to commit right now. Their main objection is, can I get a discount? Or what if I regret this decision? Their key trait is hesitant or risk averse. And for loyalty, think of upsells. For example, you ask them, love your planner, get the productivity add-on for 50% off. You need to increase your customer lifetime value. Their awareness level, they know you and they trust you. Their common belief is, I already get what I needed. But their main objection is, why spend more money? And their main key trait is satisfied but need motivation to re-engage. The common mistake here is one-size-fits-all approach, leading to weak lead magnets that attract free orders, not qualified leads. You won't use a fishing net to catch a whale, right? Each stage demands specific tool. So you have got the strategies, but how do you actually build this optimized funnel? That is where the frameworks come in. So step number 3 is building your funnel frameworks. This is where you bring it all to life. You need to choose the right tool for each stage, whether IG, LinkedIn, TikTok, or YouTube for your awareness. Use Zoom or Google Doc for interest, Active Campaign for decision, and loyalty. For example, automate with Zapier, Instagram Plus, ClickFunnels, and Active Campaign. You need to design a lead capture flow that is super simple, like a YouTube ad leading to a free meal plan landing page. Then a 5 days email calls. Automate those email nurturing sequence. Day 1, welcome email. Day 3, bestseller you might love. You need to intrigue your payment gateways seamlessly. And crucial, you need to ensure everything is mobile optimized. If checkout loads slow on a mobile, you have lost 60% of your potential sale just right there. Most businesses overcomplicate their funnel with too many steps, pages, or choices, which cause prospects to drop off. Sometimes they neglect email nurturing, so their leads forget about them. This isn't about being fancy, it's about being frictionless. A solid framework is essential, but it is not a set and forget it system. You have got to constantly refine it. And step number 4 is optimize funnel with tools. Your funnel isn't built in a day. It's a living, breathing system that need constant attention. This means using analytics to find leaks where customers exit. Tool like Google Analytics shows drop-off points. If 70% of users abandon their cart at payment page, maybe add a pay in 3 installment option. You need to A/B test everything. Compare CTAs like get started versus claim your spot in your webinar landing page. You need to retarget lost lead with ad for the exact product that they abandon. Also, you need to leverage AI tool like ChatGPT outline, but you need to always remember the 80-20 rule. You need to add your human touch and personal anecdotes. The biggest mistake here is assuming your funnel work on the first try or letting leads go cold after they enter the funnel. When only 2% of sales happen on the first contact, you need to be a funnel detective, always looking for clues to improve. By constant optimizing your funnel, you are not just fixing mistakes, you're building a machine that constantly converts. We have covered each funnel stage and its unique demands, steps, crafting tailored strategies for each stage, awareness, interest, consideration, decision, and loyalty, building a robust framework with the right tools, and automation, and finally, relentlessly optimizing with analytics, A/B testing, and AI. So, what one mistake funnel you have personally experienced or seen a business makes? Share your insight on the comments below. Let's learn from each other's journey.